Hi, we're Rival Tides.
And you're watching The Red Booth.
And welcome to The Red Booth Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Q. On tonight's episode, we have the band Rival Tides, and they're going to be talking to us about their new album, as well as playing 2 new songs for us. So, enjoy the show. All right, so hey guys.
Hey.
This is so cool. It's a very special episode, I have to tell everybody, because Rival Tides was the very first band to be on the Red Booth Show back in 2013. And they were the first band that dared to be my victim of this amazing show.
Enter the booth.
That's right. So this is like our special kind of anniversary for the show. Yeah. And you guys are, you know, coming out with new music, so it's just perfect timing, which is awesome.
New members?
It's meant to be.
This guy?
That's right. We have different
You weren't
members.
there. He wasn't there.
I have a vivid recollection of when this happened, though,
Yeah.
despite not being there.
Well,
Called you up and told you about it, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all knew each other still even back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
cool.
we've been friends for a long time. We were actually on tour together. He was a solo.
Oh,
act,
nice.
yeah.
What was your, did you just self-titled?
It was just my name.
Yeah.
What is your name, by the way? Tell everybody.
Spencer Kent.
Spencer Kent.
Don't buy my music anymore. Buy Rival Tides music.
Which is also your music.
Which is, yeah, I guess it's all.
Which, by the way, in retrospect, congratulations on how awesome the show.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
you.
Like, you know, we were being the first band, or actually just first guest.
First guest period. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey guys, I have this idea.
I
that
know.
We can shoot in my booth and in my garage.
And then it's like
And
we got
Jason
to
was
see
like,
your progression.
I'm talking to them about it. We're considering. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. And, yeah.
Wait, so,
It's just so cool to
how
see your
did-
progression on
how
the
did
show.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How did it happen where you ended up with this red booth?
Well, the Red Booth was something that I had before I even came up with the idea for the show. I just had this booth, which I had obsessed about a couple of years prior. I just really wanted a red diner booth. I thought it'd be so cool to have one in my
is
house,
cool.
you know?
It is cool.
I was like, hey, we should have a booth and eat in it.
So this was in your house.
This booth was originally in my house.
Yeah. We started
And-
your garage, right?
And then when I moved into that house, I put it in the garage.
Yeah.
And then when I started I thought of doing this to interview friends, and I had all these amazing artists that are friends like you guys. Yeah. And I was like, we should do an interview, and then where's the best place in my house to do it?
Yeah.
The
It was
garage.
in
On the roof.
Be careful on the
Naturally.
steps.
Winter.
And then, yeah. So really awesome, and Jason and I were old friends from school, and
Yeah. Go
your
way
band,
back.
yeah, and you guys had already been playing together for quite a long time. And just for everyone who doesn't know Rival Tides, we should also actually tell everybody who you are this time for all of your new fans out there. So why don't we start with you?
Hello, my name is Jason Friday, and I play bass still.
My name is Robyn August, and I sing still.
My name is Spencer Kent, and I am sitting still. I play guitar.
He plays guitar.
Really. And I'm Greg Fulleman, and I play drums.
That's right. Still.
Still.
So
Nothing has changed.
Forever.
Many
Well,
things have
cut
changed.
to
If nothing, we're
6
consistent.
years later.
Yeah.
Right?
6 years. I still. That
I know,
is
it's
like
crazy.
I know. It's so
It feels
wild.
like 6 years ago.
It so feels like 6 years ago. Just wow.
Yeah, that was, and that one, when you guys were on the show originally, it ended up airing on local TV in Los Angeles.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first
I think
one.
Where
was I?
I recorded it. Was it on?
It was on like at 2 a.m.
Yes.
So
and
VHS.
it was on.
Yeah, it was, it was right after this thing called 8-Track.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
they
say
went
8-Track.
to- Yeah.
Yeah, it was at 2 a.m. on KVMD. That was my first ever time slot, and I was so excited. I was
my
like, "I'm on
God.
TV, guys. Let's stay up late until 2 in the morning and watch it."
You're like the new Wayne's World. Or like,
That's right.
it's not really real, so you are Wayne's
The
World.
real Wayne's
I'm
World.
You are the
You're the real
Wayne's World.
Wayne's
Yeah.
World.
Real Wayne.
Not the real world.
Sorry, Mike and Dana.
That's what it was. It wasn't. Terrible recollection of that. No, that's Boris Karloff.
Yeah, I know.
It's an awesome movie. I saw.
She can't even do her
Wayne's World
show.
and
She can't even do her show. Just cracking jokes over there.
Oh my god. Anyway, so we should talk about your band and an amazing new album that you have coming out.
Is that why people come on here to talk about an amazing new
we have to
album
talk
from
about
a
it?
cool
It's
band?
amazing.
Tell me more.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, by the way, I got to see some of the new music video, and I love it.
Thank you.
It's,
Yeah, thank
I
you so
think,
much.
I mean, you guys have done a lot of really cool music videos, and you're sort of like, it's a specialty that you do your own music videos, and
Yeah.
you help other bands with music videos as well.
Yeah.
But this one is so rad. It's so cool.
Thank
I love
you.
the style, and I don't know if I should tell them. Are you going to release it like this month, coming up in March?
The second one?
The one that's got the special intro that you showed me.
yeah, that's the second one. Yeah,
Okay,
I think by the 5th, they said?
Yeah, we'll have it in
Or
March.
sometime.
Yeah, it'll be in March.
Maybe
Okay,
still a
good.
little
So then we can
secret
talk
night.
about it. We can talk
Yeah.
about it. Okay, good. So what? Tell everybody the name of your new album and the new music that's coming out, new songs.
The new album is called My God is Fire.
Cool.
The first single that we released is called All My Friends Are Stoned, which we were playing on the show.
That's right.
And the second single is Vultures, which we also play on the show. And both of those have music videos that we're releasing before the album's released.
Cool.
Yeah.
And this is very exciting because Vultures has never been played, right? Never been played live.
we played it
anywhere.
here for the first time
Ooh, yeah.
ever. We've never even, the song wasn't even recorded.
That's amazing.
No, this is the first time
we just made it up on the way
just
over here.
We just freestyled. it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's not even on the record yet. It's just
No.
going to magically appear.
Well,
Full
actually,
improv.
we have to take a break, guys, because we're going to have a commercial, and we'll be
Okay.
right back with the band Rival Tides. And welcome back to the Red Booth Show. I'm just hanging out with Rival Tides, and we were talking about their new album and a really cool new music video and new song. Now, what is this one with the funky space scene intro that you showed me? What's the name of that one?
It's called Vultures.
Okay.
And I like to, I guess the idea when we shot it was to try to mix Star Trek with Beastie Boys Sabotage with Power Rangers.
It's so rad.
Yeah,
I-
all those three things to mix together.
Honestly, out of all your music videos, I love this one the most. Like, they're always really good, but this one is freaking hilarious, and
Oh,
it's
thank
so
you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
so everyone should definitely go and check it out, by the way.
I don't know if you could tell though. I mean, we're kind of serious guys.
We never joke.
No, it was just fun because we've done a lot of videos that were kind of serious. Obviously, which I think you remember Mindsomnia
Yeah.
back in the day. We've done a lot of like serious stuff, but like with this album, not saying that we're not going to do any serious stuff, but like we really wanted to just be fun and just like us. So it was like some of the most fun we've ever had on a video set because we're just like goofing off the whole time. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You can totally tell. I love it.
No, thank you.
It's amazing. And I think everybody else is going to love the song, too, which they can find where now?
Greg can handle this.
And to Greg.
It could be on Spotify and iTunes and Bandcamp and Amazon Music, Apple Music, and
Zuma?
Tower Records,
Tower
Sam
Records.
Goody.
We'll sing it to you
Warehouse.
as you walk by. if
Warehouse?
necessary.
Is there
Frostwire. Warehouse? All the wires, LimeWire, Frostwire.
It's
Napster,
available on
Napster.
Dolby cassette.
Oh, my God.
We have some scratch and sniffs coming out.
Yep.
Play music. I don't know. The technology's new.
Music
Oh, my
boxes.
God. Smell-o-vision.
Smell-vision. There you
Smell
go.
of
Smell
vision.
vision. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what you're using with the video, right?
Yeah.
With
That actually is a good idea.
That's a great idea.
How could you do that?
No.
Smell-o-vision
so
video.
guys, seriously though, for everyone that hasn't heard of your band yet, I want them to get to know you and hear about how you started the band. And I know that it was originally another band, sort of, that you changed names to. So why don't you sort of give us a history about how this all came together?
Take it away, Jason.
I mean, yeah, it was a previous band that we just kind of revamped everything, the music, the image, the name, the look, the whatever. And we even went through members as that band, and then now this is kind of this is who we are now.
Threw it against the wall and saw whatever stuck.
We're like, okay,
So how did it first start? Like, how did you first form? It was Harris Grade was the first band, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that start?
oh, I mean, that was...
Well, I mean, in actuality, I guess I'm the
He's
last.
the only founding member of that band.
Soul
yeah.
survivor.
But you were part of Harris Grade.
We both were, but
Yeah.
he like literally founded it.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
So the two members that used to be in the band, those two started. Well, it's a weird, complicated thing, but they started the band and they were looking for a singer. They came to me. Then three had a
Was
band.
that Alex and Caleb?
Alex and Caleb, yeah.
Okay.
And then we three had a
They
band.
were on the original
Yes.
episode
Yeah.
when back in
Right.
6
Yes,
years
right.
ago.
and still great friends of the band.
Yeah.
They actually were
Yeah,
just,
shout out to that. those
yeah,
guys out
Caleb and
there.
Alex. Love
Hey
you.
Alex,
Hi,
hey
Caleb.
Caleb.
Hearts. And we started the band, and then we had a drummer and a bassist. Then eventually we got rid of, not saying anything got rid of, but the bassist left, and the drummer
Gone.
left, and then we got Greg, and then Jason. So then that was Harris Grade at the time,
Right.
and I think why we changed the name was we got new management at the time.
Yeah, that was one of the the turning point.
And
of the
we were
band.
already
Yeah.
kind of, because we got new members, we started feeling like more of a resurgence of new like ideas, and so we felt
Different
like
style. Even.
yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
good time to like
Yeah.
Evolve,
kind of
yeah.
reinvent ourselves, and so that's what we did, and we became the band we are now.
Rival Tides.
Actually, we're not now. We've changed it again.
No, you haven't.
just keeps
You
changing.
did not. Oh my
Just
god.
new members and people leaving, and
Yeah.
You know, it's actually something that's really interesting phenomena that musicians go through because it is such a group situation to
Yeah,
create
Absolutely.
the music.
Yep.
And
it's a family. It's
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a weird
There's
there's
relationship.
ups and downs, and
yeah,
really weird.
I always
Yeah.
joke that it's like it's like the equivalent of like a polygamist like marriage.
yeah, it is.
In
Yeah.
some,
Everybody's
in
just-
some weird way.
Like,
it
you're
is,
all
yes.
sorts totally involved with each other's
Yeah.
lives like
Yeah.
for years. Like
Thank
how
God we still love making love to each other.
The passion is not
But-
gone. No,
Right.
being in a
Fire-
band is definitely like being in a relationship with like 4 people.
Yeah.
right.
I mean, you get into arguments,
Yeah.
and you are bitter, and you hold grudges, and you call each other, and then you cry.
I love how
and
we
then-
say relationships and then you're like, see, here's all the similarities. Peter.
Sad, sad.
You cry, you're sad, you cry.
I have a very good marriage. A very good marriage.
I'm happy. I love you, honey.
No, I just mean that the dynamic is really similar between.
No, it absolutely is.
Between girlfriend relationship or
Yeah.
wife, and having like 3 girlfriends
And
that are
the
guys.
balance.
Yeah. Only
have, like, a
it's
balance.
allowed, and this is what was intended.
Right.
I think it's. I feel like a lot of times that's the way it is with anything, though. It's like what's it called? You just appreciate things when you don't have it after a while, like the heart grows fonder after. So like with the band, it's like sometimes like I don't want to go to practice tonight, and then you don't see each other, or there is no practice. Then you're like, I miss practice.
Yeah.
And like you start missing it.
Yeah.
And so that's when it gets. Sometimes you need time apart, and in a weird way, I feel like our band has been pretty good at that, and that's why we've stayed together. Is that we give each other our space, and we make sure that we do things that we have to do, but we're not like maybe some other bands are a little more dictative on like you have to be here, and it just becomes not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I think we
yeah.
just
That was
have
good.
fun with it, and we try not to be too serious
Yeah.
to where we're like
Right.
losing our shit with
Right.
one another.
We're still
know?
driven by
Yeah.
the passion of it.
No, right, exactly, yeah.
I think the ultimate goal of this band is just simply to make music together.
Yeah.
We have no other goal other than
right.
to make the best music we can that we like and hang out together and feel proud of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we have to take another quick break, but we will be right back with the Rival Tides on the Red Booth Show.
Don't leave.
And welcome back to the Red Booth Show. We are here with the band Rival Tides. And you guys were just talking about sort of what keeps you together because, I mean, you've been a band for, I'm guessing, like 10 years or something, right? Now at this point?
In various versions.
50 years.
In different
50.
versions,
100
yes.
years.
But
It's
as,
been 100 years.
As Rival Tides, it's
Like
been
6
about
years.
almost, or has it been 5?
But I just mean you guys were all playing together.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, no,
before
no,
that
sure,
for
sure,
years,
sure,
right?
yeah.
I think we were talking about that a little bit with what Spencer mentioned. It's like I think it's just, especially when we went into this album, we didn't want to chase the dream of like we have to get signed or it's like make it like such a business in the sense of like impressing people or
Checking off boxes.
Yeah,
about
and we were like,
what
we
it
want to do
needs
this because
be.
we love music and and that's honestly I think the reason why we're still together in this form is that we just love music. We love making music, and we went to this album just with going like, let's just have fun and make the best music we can make, and so hopefully people like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think that's a great approach to it instead of like having to worry so much about what you're going to do with it or where's it going to go or whatever. You're not so
Yeah.
stressed out and you're just kind of like, hey, let's have fun and enjoy what we're doing, which I think
Yeah.
comes across so much in their new music video. I swear to God, I think it's going to go viral. That video is so good. It's so funny. Yeah. Well, okay, so what about the first song that you're going to be playing for us on the show? Can you give us a little bit about like what inspired that song and what it's about?
Oh yeah, it's called "All My Friends Are Stoned." A lot of people take it far too literally.
Quite too literally, yeah.
It's one thing.
People are calling you like, what the
Yeah,
absolutely zero.
yeah. For all the new fans out there, we use a lot of metaphors. It's just like, I don't know, like the way that I write things. Yeah, I write a lot of metaphors, and some people take it too seriously. No, it's really just about risk and living your life to the fullest and not over thinking too much and just kind of like organically going with things. So it's like the lyrics are, all my friends are stoned, they live too long, all my careful ones are dead and gone. And it's just kind of like the extreme on both sides of like, if you don't live your life and you're too scared of everything, you could die anyways. And then if you're doing too much stuff, you could live forever. Who knows? Like, it's all random. Like, life is just random, and so you should just enjoy it and just do as much as you can to make it the best life, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Make the best of the moment.
Yeah.
That's right. Deep thoughts right there. With
Whoa.
rival tides.
There you go.
And when you guys came up with the next song, Vultures, what was that sort of, what inspired that? And the lyrics?
A lot of it had to do with like my anxiety, which I think a lot of people can relate to. I know Spencer and some of the, we've talked about different.
You just totally threw him under the bus.
We talked about it.
By the way, it's not just me. It's this guy over
We're a
here.
band.
I'm not
Speaking
the
of
only
anxiety,
We're a band. We've
Spencer
all.
wakes up screaming every night at midnight.
In hot sweats and tears.
No, I think most
is
people
what my
have like
friends think of
a
me.
little bit of anxiety, but you know we've talked in length, especially Spencer and I, about like anxiety and stuff like that. So no, it's just about like that feeling of you know, just not knowing if people are out to get you or they're trying to throw you on the bus or just fear in general.
like he's doing right now. Throwing me under
It's
the
about
bus. Out to get
exactly
me.
what I just did.
Example.
Should we do it again? Was it a good enough answer for you? No, I mean, okay, it's about my anxiety. No, it's just, you know, it's about just how crazy people can be, and it's kind of scary sometimes. The world is scary.
Yeah.
Tis.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that the majority of people that you come across, I think, are genuinely like good people and
Good,
good-hearted
yeah.
people. But
Yes.
it's actually really important and can be life or death from what I think about who you have around you. If you have somebody that's like that, like what you're talking about, it can completely destroy your life.
Totally.
Yeah, toxic
Totally.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the things. At least I think everyone here, but me personally, because I don't want to speak for myself, but that I really try to work on is like surround yourself with just good, positive people, and
Yeah.
that you have their best interest and they have your best interest in mind, and it's not, you know,
You lift each other up.
out for yourself, you know.
I think that's a really underrated way to live life, by the way.
Yeah, totally.
A lot of people keep toxic people in their lives, and
Yeah.
Totally.
They justify their ill behavior like so much, you know, and
yeah,
and that's-
totally. You're just like, oh, I've been friends with this person for 30 years. That's just how they are.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You can just surround yourself with good people, and you'll be much happier.
True.
Yeah, people that are good to you.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys are as well. Very nice little group here
We're
that
buds.
you get along. You get along.
Yeah.
Who writes the lyrics and who, you know, like what's the structure of your creation of songs?
I feel like for the first time this record, we all put in, whether it was a small percentage or a large percentage, all of us contributed in one way or another. Sometimes that hadn't happened in the past, which whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. But this was, I don't know, this was just kind of like, you know what, let's just give it everything, and we all really.
It's like a group effort.
It really was
Everything
though.
in together.
It's
Yeah.
very collaborative.
It really was, and that's I think what made it so cool and special. But I mean, I guess solely he is more or less the lyricist, and he put a lot of time into that as well.
That's what Alex
And, yeah.
contributed
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Alex put so much time into it. I mean, he did all the demoing with us, and he did a lot of writing on it as well. And it was just this record is just the most touching one that we've done. That
Awesome.
really like means the most in all of our lives.
Yeah.
I really feel like this is the one. I mean, you guys have put out a lot of great stuff, but I really feel I have such a good feeling about this album.
We
Yeah,
do too.
Thank
yeah,
you.
we really
Yeah.
do. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
agree.
tell
Mostly
everybody-
because I haven't been involved with the other.
Best
Well, now that you're here, they're probably gonna, just totally skyrocket.
Money is just going to
Just
rain from the sky,
Let
Yeah.
it rain.
and we'll all be on a golden airplane.
And that's
I
been
have
the
nothing
dream all
else.
along.
Yeah.
Golden
Everything I
airplane.
was saying about the goal being just to have fun and make good music, is a lie. I just want a golden airplane. A golden airplane. Is that too much?
But it's
to
true
ask?
though. If you do what you love and it's fun and you have a good time and you just make sure you're good at it, the money could follow or the attention could follow. So it's like maybe this is the best best album we've ever done because we just had fun and just
Yeah.
stayed positive and who knows.
Good.
I think
It's the
I
first
think
step,
it's in the
yeah.
music for sure.
It definitely comes through. And we have to cut for commercial just a few minutes, but we actually are going to be playing your songs next. So why don't we wrap it up when you guys tell them, the name of the new album and how they can buy it and everything.
Greg.
It's me again. The album is My God is Fire. It's on Spotify. It will be on iTunes, and it will be through Bandcamp, and you can go to all those at rivaltides.com.
Okay, awesome. And we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back, and they're going to play both of those songs for us live. Welcome back to the Red Booth Show. We are here with the band Rival Tides, and they're going to be playing two songs for us. What are the songs you're going to play?
The first song is called All My Friends Are Stoned, and the second song is called Vultures.
All right, rock on.
Well, this could take you where you wanna be if you're looking for a